from those 13 families, that Rockefellers are one of them. Rothschilds, Rockefeller, many others. That's last names to remember. Rockefeller, Rothschilds, J.P. Morgan, there's many others, but families that rule the world is 13 families. They are untouchable. The people that work for those families are untouchable too, because they work on behalf of those families. Let's get that understood. Okay. That's why the problem is not gonna get solved. Only the United States resolve it. It's not gonna get. You know what I mean? That's why you gotta have the right president. Listen, vote for me. Put me in the ballot. You vote for me. I fix everyone's problems. I got this. Big shout out to Wolf and Finances, long commentary. Let's continue with what he got presenting here. Right now, we're going through the rabbit holes of what's going on right now. Because again, it seems like Charlie Kirk was not really like, yeah, he was a victim of this crime, but at the same time, it seems that he was either knowingly allowing certain things that it could be seen as illegal or seen as probable cause to a bigger investigation, or he just did not knew, and when he found out, that was a trigger for pushing his death. Let's continue.
So get ready. We're going to go max.
Oh, he's going max. Let's go. I'm not trying to get strike with one of those fucking, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to get strike with one of those sound. No.
Victim. He was a martyr. He could do no wrong. I think we all made the wrong assumption. Here's the issue. We are now at a tipping point where we have uncovered so many shady things that were going on around Charlie Kirk. It looks like there was so much wrongdoing that it is unbelievable that Charlie Kirk was unaware of at least some of what was going on. There were shady things in the financials of Turning Point, allegedly.
Yeah, very allegedly. It's a lot of I want to make it clear that when it's allegations, right? That right after I put my live stream out with all the information that it started coming out right after the assassination, it was a lot of information that I put out that only people within Turning Point wouldn't know, and we saw the people getting fired right after, because it seems that they couldn't trust certain people, because again, the certain people were the only people that knew about certain things that I was talking about. And we very feel sorry for those that lost their job and whatnot. We thank y'all for your collaboration, but at the same time, we didn't expect Turning Point to fire them because they share what they thought. You know what I mean? So big shout out to all those ex-employees of Turning Point. Big shout out to you. Hopefully you get placed in a better place of work. Big shout outs to you.
There were violations of election laws, allegedly. There were strange connections between the staff at Turning Point and Fort Huachuca.
Election laws violated, allegedly, and many connections with the intelligence community of the military of United States of America within, the Erica Kirk family and stuff like that.
Allegedly. There was Erica Kirk's strange past. Allegedly. There was just too much going on that I no longer believe Charlie Kirk was an innocent victim.
Is people right now investigating Erica Kirk to the point that they right now they have Erica Kirk name within the same sentence of Epstein. Like, is conversations right now happening in YouTube right now? The investigation that some true crime content creators been putting the work. It seems that Erica Kirk is mentioned within the same groups of Epstein. That shit crazy.
He was a genius. You can tell that he was brilliant by just watching him speak. Well, he cannot be both a genius and completely unaware of what was going on around him. How could he not figure some of this stuff out? I think he not only knew about some of these alleged criminal activities, he was also involved at some level. And that changes the entire story about what happened on the day that he was murdered.
You see, here's what happened, in my opinion. Okay, if Charlie Kirk was, let's say by any chance, he was the mastermind of behind of whatever was going on with Turning Point USA. And let's say, which we don't know, but the allegations are, let's say there is a pyramid scheme and it's a lot of money laundering and stuff like that going on with the different LLCs that they got running, and her mom's LLC and Turning Point LLC and Erica Kirk's LLC with Charlie Kirk LLC. Is a whole salad of LLC and names and money and currency moving back and forward. Let's say if Charlie Kirk was to blame for it, right? If he's a lot of powerful people utilizing Turning Point USA as such in an illegal way, and let's say he's part of it, it's just like any other mob family. It just like, let's not say mob family. Let me retract that. Let's say it'll become like any criminal organization. And criminal organizations sometimes they will kill the boss to blame the boss. Hopefully people is listening. But in some criminal organizations, which the allegations are the Turning Point is a criminal organization, that's the allegations. We don't know nothing. But if that was indeed what was going on, you will kill Charlie Kirk, get him out the way to blame him for the discrepancies. And due to him is dead already, is no one else to blame about whatever could be fined by any criminal investigation, because, well, everybody else was following Charlie's orders, even though that could be a lie, even though everybody could be doing that behind Charlie Kirk's back while making him look like he was running the show. It could be someone in the background running this show, like Erica, in our opinion. So Charlie Kirk died. Erica Kirk becomes the CEO with no type of experience on that type of magnitude of speech and talking to people about topics. She don't have no talking points. She don't have. How can she be the one in charge when she's not any close to Charlie Kirk? Is people talking about like, oh, she'll be a great president? Get the fuck out of here. Get the Erica Kirk for president the fuck out of here. Ain't not one motherfucker gonna vote for her. In reality, y'all could steal that one. I don't